Check. 1, 2. Hey, hey. 1, 2.
Go. Two, two.
Well, a very good evening for those of you that are joining us live across YouTube, Facebook, and the Challenge Zone website. Sorry for the delay. We'll be getting things underway in just a couple of minutes' time. In the meantime, if you haven't bought your budget bingo tickets, why not head on over to challengezone.co.uk/bingo to get your bingo tickets for this evening. Well, here we go then. A very good evening and welcome to everyone joining us across Facebook, YouTube and on our ChallengeZone live stream on the website. I'm James Hollenby. I'm going to be taking you through this evening's games. Apologies for the delay. A very good evening to Dave, Alistair, who's online as well, John Bircham, Jane Freeman, Andy Gordon. I can see you all online. Again, apologies for the delay. It's very warm here in the studio this evening. And I did a great thing. I managed to step on the microphone just as we were going live on air. So I've just been running around the studio here trying to hook up another one. So I do apologise about that. If you can hear me across the stream and it's making sense, please do just drop a comment into one of the comments books. If you're on YouTube, it will be down there somewhere. If you're on, it'll be over there somewhere, I think. Probably over there. Facebook will be down there. Just let me know that you can hear me and we will get this evening under the way. A very good evening as well to Mark Jones. I can see you're tuning in with us today as well. So, what is the game show all about? For the regulars that are here every week, you will know, but for those of you that are joining us for the first time this evening, we've got a whole range of catchphrases, anagrams, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style multiple choice questions that we will get you to answer. If you get that right, you will be able to phone us on the studio number and then you will get through to play your cards right. If you complete the play your cards right line, you will go into the chance of winning a £10 Amazon gift voucher here this evening. Apparently the audio is a little bit quiet, so I'm just going to adjust that now. As always, I'm here in the studio by myself. I am the technician, I am the dolly dealer, I am the presenter. We're social distancing here, so we haven't got a crew at all running this. Everything is running by itself. I'm just going to up the volume a little bit on the microphone and see how that's going. If that is better, if it's coming through a little bit louder, again, do let me know. Michael Bolton, a very good evening as well. I'm glad you like the jacket. It's a little bit bright. It's very warm in the studio here this evening. If you see me getting hot and flustered, I'm either doing something wrong or I'm just going to explode through the heat. Okay, so if you haven't bought your budget bingo tickets yet, there is still time. On the website just down there, you will see www.challengezone.co.uk/bingo. We're going to run that until around 8:30, so around 15 minutes time, where you can purchase your bingo tickets. They are £5 for your bingo ticket. You pick your own 12 numbers. If you match 6 of those numbers, when we call it out from our lovely bingo machine here, you will win the line prize. If you match all 12, you will win the big budget bingo prize here this evening. We are giving away cash while raising money for charity. I can tell you, you will win, for a full house here this evening, you will win at least £14. If you win a line, you will win at least £7. So for your £5 ticket, you're making more money on that. But the more money that people buy, or the more tickets people buy, for example, and the more money that comes in, the more the prizes go up. We'll be doing that around 8:30 then here this evening. And of course you can, John, a very happy birthday to Gary if he's watching here this evening as well. Hope you're having a great birthday, and I'm sure at some point if you are watching, I will speak to you on the phone. So, I think as we're a little bit delayed, we need to go straight in and get things up and running. So, what are we going to go for first? I think we'll do our usual. We will go for a catchphrase first of all, okay? So, we're going to start off with a catchphrase. I'm going to have a look, see what catchphrase we're going to run with here this evening. So, we'll start off with a bit of an easy one then. Remember, all you have to do is say what you see. So if I pop up onto the screen, you see in the bottom corner, just down there, there's a telephone number. That number is 07796 78 68 68. Once the catchphrase appears on the screen up in this corner, if you know what it is, give me a ring. If you get the right answer, you will going through to play your cards right. It's as simple as that. Very good evening to Roz and David as well. Hope you're doing well out there. We do have another game that we're going to be playing this evening, which is this one here in the corner. if you manage to win that one, Roz has kindly donated some £10 gift vouchers from Vintage Tracks. So if you're into your vintage vinyl and memorabilia and stuff like that, Vintage Tracks is the place to go. I'll give you more information on that game and how you can win that gift voucher in just a short time. In the meantime, let's pop up the first catchphrase here this evening, which is now up on the screen. Or maybe not that one, as it has just given away the answer. Okay. As you can see, it's going really well. I break a microphone and all hell breaks loose here this evening. So, if I pop this one up on the screen, just like that, not only do I throw the tablet onto the floor again this evening, happens quite a lot here, it took a little while for the catchphrase to pop up. So, say what you see. Have a look on the screen there. What do you see? If you think you know the right answer, 07796 78 68 68 is the number. Calls cost your normal network rate, so if you get 3 minutes within your normal telephone package, it won't cost you a penny, but normal networks do apply. Please ask the bill payer's permission if you know. And we have the first call. So, very good evening. Who's on the line?
It's Michael Bolton.
Sorry, who's that?
Michael Bolton.
Hi, Michael. How you doing?
I'm very good. How are you?
Getting there very slowly. Bit chaotic here so far this evening, but I'm sure things will calm down and then it'll all be okay.
You'll be fine.
So, on the screen, we have a... it says we have... There we go. It's back on there now. We have a catchphrase. What do you think the answer is?
Is it forgive and forget?
Forgive and forget. Well, let's have a look, shall we? I can confirm you are correct. It is forgive and forget. So congratulations to that. Just going to turn up the volume on the system here so I can hear you a little bit better. So congratulations. It means you are through to the Play Your Cards Right board, which is just here. Do you remember the rules of Play Your Cards Right?
Yes, I do.
Fantastic. Okay, well, just to let you know, you have 3 chances to swap the card out throughout the board. So at any point, if you do want to swap the card, just let me know. Say, could I swap it, please? And we will swap the card. If you are ready, then we will go with the first time this evening. So your first card is the 7 of clubs. The 7 of clubs. Would you like to go higher or lower than 7 of clubs?
Can I swap that, please?
You can indeed. We shall swap it. 3 of diamonds is your next card.
Okay, so can I go higher?
You can indeed go higher. 3 of diamonds, Queen of diamonds. You are right to go higher.
Okay, can I go lower than a queen?
Lower than a queen. Oh, unlucky. It is the ace of clubs.
Oh, never mind.
So close, so close. But do keep taking part here this evening. We've got more catchphrases, anagrams, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style questions on the way. We are determined to give away that £10 gift voucher here this evening. Cheers, Michael.
James. No
Cheers,
worries.
speak to you soon.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye. There we go. Unfortunately, Michael got the right answer in the catchphrase, but didn't get off the bottom row of the Play Your Cards Right. But it is as easy as that here this evening. So we're going to remove these cards off of the board, and we are going to get on with another anagram, I believe we'll go to now. Of course, if there is any problem with the stream this evening, if the audio is not working, if it's not loud enough, if it's too loud, if you're not hearing the person on the phone, do let me know in the comments, either on YouTube over on that side, Facebook down at the bottom there, and I will see what I can do to solve that for you. Of course, if you are enjoying the stream so far, don't forget to do a thumbs up or a heart or a kind of like if you are over on YouTube as well or on the Facebook stream. And we will get it going. And of course, if you do want those bingo tickets, challengezone.co.uk/bingo, you have around 10 minutes until we do the round of bingo here this evening. That's 10 minutes until we do the round of bingo. I'm going to have to go and get the tablet, which is still on the floor down there, as I'll be able to tell you if the prize money has increased then or not. If not, we will get that going. But right now, let's go for an anagram. Okay, so popping up on the screen at the bottom, a lone pair. A lone pair is your anagram. You need to make a word out of that. If you know the answer and can make a word out of it, drop us a call, 077 96 78 68 68. That is the number you need to call if you know the answer. Okay, remember, of course, calls do cost your own network charge. Around 10 minutes until the bingo is up and running then. Your anagram is a lone pair. A lone pair. That is the word you were trying to work out this evening. If you are into your fun evenings and game shows and things like that, then I do need to let you know about an event that's happening this Friday on the ChallengeZone live stream and also across my Facebook. We are doing a charity race night again. So I will give you more information on that race night in just a few moments. To buy a bingo ticket, you need to go to challengezone.co.uk/bingo and then scroll to the bottom and you will be able to buy your ticket. Good evening. You are through to the Challenge Zone studio. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, James.
Hello?
Hi, James. It's Stephen. Sorry, the lag caught me out there.
Oh, hi, Steve. Yeah, I do need to warn you, there is about a 20 to 30-second delay from when you're seeing it on stream to when I'm actually here in the studio. So if you are on the phone, just listen to your phone rather than the stream, and hopefully it'll make sense, or hopefully anyway. So, how you doing,
I've learned
Stephen?
the hard way. Sorry, go ahead.
Are you still there, Steve?
Yeah, still here.
Ah, there we go. It's a very quiet headphone here this evening. Okay, so you have the anagram on the screen, which is a lone pair. What do you think the answer is?
Aeroplane.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. If any of the gentlemen was going to get this one, I would have guessed you would be the man for the job on that one. So let's have a look. Is it aeroplane? It is indeed. You are correct. Fantastic. So that means you are the second player this evening to make it through to our Play Your Cards Right board. So, Stephen, same question as did Michael. Do you understand the rules? Do you remember how to play?
Yeah, I'll get there.
Cool. Okay. It's quite simple. I will turn over the first card. You need to let me know whether you think the next card is higher or lower. If it is higher, we carry on to the next card. If you do guess wrong, you are out. You get 3 chances throughout the whole time to swap the card if you're not sure or not happy with the card you've got. And if you get through to the top, your name goes onto our Wheel of Fortune spinny wheel, where you can win a £10 Amazon gift voucher here this evening. All sound simple?
Yep.
Yep, that's good. That's good. That's what we like. I'm going to spin over the cards then. Your first card here this evening is the 7 of Hearts.
We'll go lower.
You're going to go lower than the 7 of Hearts.
Yeah,
It's the Jack of Spades. Unfortunately, that means you are out this evening. Well, for this game at least, Steve. But again, if you do get the anagram, catchphrase or questions right from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you do get another go. Thanks for playing, though.
Okay, thanks a lot, James. Cheers.
Okay. Cheers, Steve. There we go. Another player that hasn't managed to make it off the bottom row again. But don't worry, we have plenty of more chances here this evening. Okay, so if you do want those bingo tickets, around 5 minutes remaining now, so 5 minutes remaining, I will just pop them up on the screen there. So the link just down there, challengezone.co.uk/bingo. Now, while I do this, I'm just going to pop this way. As on the floor there, we have our tablet. So I can tell you, we'll try and tell you, what we've got in the way of There we go. So while that's loading up, that will tell us what the latest is on the prize money for the bingo. It is a minimum of £7 for a line you can win here this evening, or £14 for a full house. It's quite simple. We don't bother sending you bingo cards. You haven't got to wait for them to be emailed across to you. When you go to challengezone.co.uk/bingo, just down there, you get to pick your own 12 bingo cards. From those numbers then, we use our little bingo Bertie here, the highest technology bingo machine we could afford, and then that will pick the numbers for us. If you get 6 of those, you will then be able to contact us and shout line, and then if you get 12 of those, you will get the full house bingo. Okay, we'll go through all that in a few minutes time though. In the meantime, just keep an eye. A very good evening to Joe Dobson and to Mark Jones again. To Pat and Andy who are watching in as well. Hope you're having a good evening so far this evening. To Lisa and Jess as well. Hope you're having a good evening. I need to say a happy birthday once again to Gary for this evening. Hope you're having a great one. And of course to little Jess, happy birthday for anytime, really. Anytime at all. So there we go. Okay, let's bring up a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style question, shall we? It is a multiple choice question, so you've got 4 chances of getting it right or wrong. If you know the answer, as always, you need to phone the telephone number, which is 07796 78 68 68. So let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire question. And that question is, how many miles separates Russia and the USA at their closest point? How many miles separates Russia and the USA at their closest point? Is it A, 2.5 miles, B, 11.5 miles, C, 26.5 miles, or D, 137.5 miles? So that's A, 2.5 miles, B, 11.5 miles, C, 26.5 miles, or D, 137.5. The phone is ringing. Let's find out. A very good evening. You're through to the live stream studio. Who am I speaking to?
It's David.
Hi, David.
Hi,
how are you
James.
doing?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, I'm getting there slowly but surely. I think now that the technical issues seem to be okay and we've calmed down a little bit, I think all is going well so far. So the question is on screen then. How many miles separates Russia and the USA at their closest point? Is it A, 2.5 miles, B, 11.5 miles, C, 26.5 miles, or D, 137.5?
Is it 6.5? C.
You think it is C, 26.5? Let's just check that out for you. Did you say C?
Yes.
Unfortunately, David, it is incorrect. The answer was A, 2.5 miles.
Oh, it's away, nothing. It's away. Yes. Okay, thank you, James.
Yeah, that's it. You were
Good.
close. You were close, but it's good to have you on board this evening, and I look forward to speaking to you again in just a short while.
Thanks, James. Bye. Bye.
Cheers. Bye. So close, so close. It's as easy as that, though. Once you think you know the answer, you just give us a call here in the studio. Have a guess. If you don't know the answer, with all the multiple choice questions, you've got 4 answers. Take a guess. You never know. You'll then get through to our Play Your Cards Right board to win that £20 gift voucher. So having a look then at this, I can tell you that if you are the winner of a line in bingo here this evening, matching 6 numbers, you will get a £8 for that winning prize pot. If you win the bingo, which is matching all 12 numbers here this evening, that has gone up to £16 here this evening. We're going to have one more game just before that, and then we're going to close off the shop, so you won't be able to buy any more tickets. So if you haven't bought your bingo tickets yet, do go to challengezone.co.uk/bingo. It's just down there, and then you will be able to purchase your tickets. You will only have until the end of this next section. We will then close off the shop for this evening and go ahead with our bingo. So I think let's go for... Let's go for another catchphrase, shall we? I'm feeling another catchphrase, okay? So what are we going to do again? Up in the corner just there, it's going to appear on screen. You just need to say what you see. Okay, let's bring it up. So it is there. It is there. If you think you know the answer then, you need to give us a ring here this evening. 07796 78 68 68. 07796 78 68 68. That is the number you need to call. Just say what you see. That's all you need to do here this evening. Just there, up on the screen. What is Mr. Chips doing? Who knows? Mr. Chips. He is on the screen. Of course, as I did mention earlier, don't forget on Friday we do have that charity race night that we will be running here on the live stream. If you're a fan of your betting, then it's fantastic. We have horse races, we've got pig races, we even have... Oh, there we go. For those that were quick enough, you've probably just seen the answer there. Perfect time to phone in, by the way, then. But yeah, we have pig racing, horse racing, and car racing. So there'll be 8 horses, 8 pigs, and a mixture of cars in different races during the evening. You will be able to use our shop to place your bets as you go along. And for every winner that wins during the evening, you will then share the prize money out. It's a great way to earn a little bit of money. It's also a great way to raise some money for charity. Funny enough, someone has just phoned in. Oh, but it stopped. Okay, it has stopped, which means anyone can sneak in there. Gotta love a Mr. Fish reference. Some people are chuckling at that right now. Phone is ringing. Hi there, you're through to the Challenge Zone studio.
Hi there, James. It's Alistair.
Hi, Alistair. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Cool. Did you guess this one then, or did you see the sneaky little hint that happened to pop up on screen because I was too slow?
We saw the little hint, I'm going to be honest.
Well, why not? Why not? It is the perfect way to get onto the leaderboard today to play your cards right. Hopefully, you won't get this wrong, but what do you think the answer is?
Is it get in a flap?
Let's have a look, shall we? Is it get in a flap? We should just remove that, hit that, bring it back up. Get into a flap. Wow, I don't know how you managed to work that one out.
Well, that was a good guess.
It was a very good guess. It was a very good guess. I think there was a lot of head scratching during that one, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you know the rules as you're one of our regular players, but I do have to ask you still, are you happy with the rules?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so just to those still watching, your last chance now to buy those bingo tickets for this evening's bingo round. ChallengeZone.co.uk/bingo. If you scroll to the bottom, if you're on your mobile phone, it will be down there. If you're on a computer, it will be on the right-hand side. Click the bingo ticket and it will take you through. You can pick your 12 numbers and then cash out through PayPal. So we're going to go now to the Play Your Cards Right board. Remember, Alistair, you have 3 chances to swap out the cards if you need them. Are you happy with all the rules?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Have you got the whole family there again this evening?
We're all here, ready to go.
That's what I like. That's what I like. Right, well, here we go then for you. Your first card this evening. Fantastic one to start off with. It is the 2 of diamonds.
2 of diamonds. Higher.
I don't blame you on that one at all. 9 of hearts is your next card.
9 of hearts.
Higher.
I'm being told higher.
You're going to go higher than the 9 of hearts. 50-50 chance, you never know. Oh, it's the card I love. It is the 9 of clubs, which means I get to swap that for you anyway.
9 of clubs.
Bit of an easier card for you, possibly. You never know. 4 of spades.
4 of spades. Higher.
Higher than the 4 of spades. Let's have a look. What are the chances of that? It's the 4 of diamonds, which means I'm going to swap that out again.
4 of diamonds.
It's one of them days today. Not only did I step on a microphone and break it just before we were coming on air, fell out of my pocket, I went to pick it up and trod on it instead. The cards are playing up, the computer's playing up, and now we just keep matching all the cards. I've swapped that for you. You now have the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. The Ace of
Lower.
Spades. You're going to go lower at the ace of spades. The first person tonight to reach the top shelf. It is lower by 1. It is the king of spades.
The king of spades.
Oh, yes.
Lower.
Lower than the king of spades. You're right to go lower. It is the 5 of diamonds. 2 cards
5 of
remaining.
diamonds. Yeah, what? Change that one, please.
I don't blame you. I would have done the same, I must admit. And it's a good change. The 2 of spades.
2 of spades. Higher.
Of course. 1 card remaining after this one. I don't believe... 2 of hearts.
2 of hearts.
I'm going to swap that one for you as well. It's going to be one of those nights tonight. I can just see it. We're going to swap it over for you. Free of charge, that one. It is the 8 of clubs. The 8 of clubs.
Can we swap that one, please?
Don't blame you. I think I would have done on that one as well. Oh, it's been a mean one to you two as well tonight. It probably won't help you too much. That's the 7 of spades.
7 of spades. Have we got one swap left?
Yes, I believe you do.
Yeah, they want to swap.
I don't blame you on that one. Knowing my luck, it'd probably be a 7 of hearts or something. But there we go.
Yeah.
We'll swap it over. I was lucky though. 2 of clubs.
2 of clubs. Higher.
Higher than the 2 of clubs. Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you're right as well. Higher than the 2 of clubs. It is the Queen of Hearts.
Yes!
The good news is we have our first player this evening that has made it on to our Wheel of Fortune, where you could win that £10 Amazon gift voucher this evening. So I'm going to grab the marker pen at the ready. What name would you like on this week?
We'll put Poppy on this one, and what on turquoise, please.
On Poppy on turquoise. Okie
Yeah.
dokie. So first player to get through Poppy is on turquoise. It is so good to finally have a person on our Wheel of Fortune. Let's hope this week we can fill it up by the end of this broadcast around 10 o'clock this evening. Thanks very much, Alistair.
No worries.
I've got a
Cheers,
sneaky
James.
feeling we might speak to you in a while as well.
No worries. Cheers now.
I'll
Bye.
speak to you in a while. Yes, we have our first player on the Wheel of Fortune board. That means Alistair, or Poppy in this case, goes forward towards winning that £10 gift voucher. Now, as I did say earlier, we have got a second £10 voucher for vintage tracks here in Redditch, courtesy of Roz at vintagetracks.co.uk. She's kindly provided a £10 gift voucher, which is going to be for this game here this evening. And I think the game capture card has just gone blank. Okay, so the game capture has just gone blank. Do bear with me for 1 second. I think that was me just busily telling you how everything was going fine. I will be back in 2 seconds to get that capture up and running again. Okay, so just rebooting the camera capture here, and then we will be back with you. Sales for the bingo then have now ended. So sales for the bingo has now ended. We will go across to the bingo in just a few moments' time. I've just got to get the camera back online here this evening. Well done to Alistair. He is busy with the only one on the board so far. We will get the camera back up and running in just 2 seconds then. Okay, and we are back. I did say if anything's going to go wrong tonight, it has. Everything that can go wrong literally has gone wrong here this evening. If you have just joined us, very good evening. You've missed out on a lot of fun so far. Hopefully we're going to have some more fun in a minute. We are just about to go across to our bingo session, our charity bingo session. This evening, our chosen charity, as always right now, is Batchley Support Group, a local charity here in Redditch that do some amazing work for Batchley and the surrounding areas. Not only do they do food bank services, give food to the homeless as well, they have a whole host of very, very talented and committed committee members that are able to be there when you really need it. You are never truly alone. If you ever need someone to speak to, they are the people to speak to that can help you out. If they can't help you out, they always know someone that can. So thank you, Batchley Support Group, for the amazing work you do within the community, and we're pleased to support you here through giving a percentage of all the bingo sales across to you. And of course on Friday as well, our charity race night will be towards Batchley Support Group as well. So do tune in on Friday from 7 o'clock if you want some fun betting on horses, betting on pigs, betting on car races as well. If you haven't been able to tell, I have been stalling just to make sure everyone is still there and everything's working. Don't forget you can drop a comment in if you're on Facebook, just down below I think it is. YouTube is just across over there somewhere. Do put in any comments as well that you want. So we're just waiting for this to load up. We are just going to press that button there. All highly entertaining as you watch me staring at an iPad while I try and make sure everything is signed off as it should be here this evening. As always, with social distancing and stuff, I am the only person here in the studio, so I'm the technician, I'm the shop teller, I'm the dolly dealer, you name it, it is me doing everything here this evening. But it all keeps me on my toes, doesn't it? So, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm not sure if it's the heat in the studio this evening or just the long day that I've had. Yes, I can hear the violins right now. Or this jacket or the t-shirt. I just don't know what's going on today, but anything that can go wrong is going wrong right now. I think the internet has slowed down, the machines have slowed down, you name it, everything is going wrong. So I hope you are okay in the chats here this evening. There we go, it is working for me now. I can tell you. There we go. Bingo sales have now finished. You cannot buy a bingo ticket from the system right now. Let's refresh the final jackpot to find out what you could win. And then we'll get the bingo balls underway. As you can see, we have our bingo balls there. We have number 1. And we're just moving it up a little bit. We have 1 through to 15. We have 16 through to 30. And then we have 31 through to 45. And we have 46 through to 50. So all the balls are there ready to go here this evening. I can tell you that the line jackpot here this evening, so if you match 6 of your bingo balls here this evening on your card, you will get £9 for your entry. If you win all 12 or match all 12 of your balls, or the balls that we call out here this evening, you will win £18. That's £9 and £18 for this evening, which can mean only one thing. We are ready to do the bingo. If you haven't got a bingo card, don't worry. Within the next 20 minutes or so, as soon as the bingo is finished, we have more catchphrases, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and anagrams that are coming up on the screen where you can win that £10 gift voucher. As long as everything keeps working in this heat here this evening, we will be going through till 10 o'clock. Okay, so let's take the first 15 balls. Just like that. And they then go into our really expensive bingo machine there. Okay, and then let's go for 16 to 30. Highly interesting TV here. Watching balls be placed into the bingo ball machine. Highly, highly entertaining for you, I'm sure. So there we go. So that's the next lot in. We'll do 31 and then through to 45. If you have bought your tickets this evening, do let me know in the comments whether or not you've wrote them out, whether you've printed them, whether they're just ingrained in your mind. I'd love to know. We have the YouTube chat comments, and we also have the Facebook comments coming through here into the studio, or believe I do anyway. So that's those into there as well. So that is all 50 balls into our bingo machine here this evening. We'll just give it a bit of a shake up like that. Oh yeah. Go City! Okay, so I'm going to put a bingo machine somewhere where you can see it. I'm going to try and put that back on there. We'll see how long that lasts for. Who knows? Okay, so we have our bingo balls at the ready, which can mean only one thing. Are you ready for the bingo here this evening? Do put a little note in the comments as well to say if you are ready. And then we will get going, get those dabbers at the ready. Let me know if you have got them. Just holding on to make sure. Doopy-doopy-doo. As you have probably guessed, there is a 30-second delay between me speaking here this evening and you actually seeing it on screen. Don't worry though, with the bingo, we do it by text message and it's first come, first serve. So everyone has the same chance of being able to win here this evening. Pens at the ready, says Alistair. Andy says, yep, ready. That's good. That's what we'd like to see. As you can see down in the corner there, we have changed it. It is the same telephone number you've just been playing with to play with the other games. This time, though, you have to text line and your name to 07796 78 68 68. If you match 6 of your numbers with the ones we call out here this evening, then you need to text line and 07796 78 68 68. So that is what we are playing for first. So let's get started. Okay, so we have the list on the side there. I will be adding the numbers on there, so if you get distracted or if the stream splits for any reason, or, you know, perhaps, I don't know, your dinner's ready or the cat jumps on you or something, just as I call the name out. If you do get lost, they are going to be on there. We do also look back at the bingo board throughout it just to make sure. So eyes down at the ready. Let's take the first number here this evening. And the first ball out tonight is number 44. 4 and 4, number 44. Was that on your bingo card straight away? Next out tonight then, it's 1 and 4. Have you been lucky and got the first 2 numbers? I don't think we've ever had it so far where the first 6 have got the line straight away. But anything can happen tonight. The cards are certainly playing up. The kit is certainly playing up. So it would be a first for us as well. The next out this evening then is number 3 and 9, 39. Next one out then here this evening is number 2 and 9, number 29. Rise and shine, 29. Number 3 and 1, 31. 3 and 1, 31. How are you doing so far this evening? 5 balls out then. Have you got all 5 to begin with so far? We've got a number of balls there. Next one out, number 7. Lucky 7. Is that lucky for you here this evening? I'm going to take the next number as there are a few just lined up that have come out all at once here this evening. Next out is 1 and 4, number 14. Number 14. Next out, 2 and 7, number 27. On its own, number 8. Garden Gate, number 8. Coming of age, number 11. Okay, I do apologise. That was coming of age 18. Coming of age 18. We will recap those numbers for you then just while we're here at this point. So far this evening we have number 7, we have number 8, we have number 14, we have number 15, have numbers 18, have numbers 27, have numbers 29, have number 31, have number 39, and number 44. So those are the numbers we have called out so far. Alistair hasn't got any so far. How are the rest of you doing out there? Are you any nearer? We've got plenty of balls left in. We're going to give them a quick shake up as well. Keep it all nice and fair out there here this evening. So let's carry on picking those numbers. We have number 28, 2 and 8, 28. Or 9, 49. So we have got more catchphrase, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style questions and anagrams on the way after the bingo. If you have just joined us, you can join us every Tuesday from 8 o'clock where we do 1 round of budget bingo, giving money not only out in prizes but also to charities as well. And then we also do a load of fun games where you can win a £10 gift voucher from Amazon and also a £10 gift voucher from Vintage Tracks here this evening. The next ball out then is number 34. Ask for more, 34. Next one out then we have 37, 3 and 7, 37. How are you doing on those numbers there? 2 and 4, number 24. Playing then for £9 if you match 6 of those numbers. Remember, you can text the word line plus your name to 077 96 78 68 68. That is the number you need to do. A very good evening to Luke Kerrins, who's joined us here this evening. Hope you're having a great one, Luke, and it's not too warm for you. I know how you've probably been sunbathing out in the garden this evening. Not quite as sunny as Weston-super-Mare though, hey. Next ball out this evening then, number 43. Down on your knee, 43. One and 6, 16. Number 4 and 2, 42. Winnie the Pooh, 42. There we go. So even having problems finding where they go, it's numbered for me. It's all laid out, as you can see on our lovely board, all the numbers. What you probably don't see though there is that the only screen I can look at and to see them, it's upside down to me, so all the cameras can have them the right way round. There's no camera hidden behind me, it's all at the front here. So yeah, I have to do it upside down, and after the day I've had, it's not been going well, I can tell you. Again, if those violins aren't out by now, you've seen what the train wreck of what's happened so far. They will be by the end of the show here so far this evening. So let's have a look at the next ball for you. It is number 4 and 5, 45. We have just had a text message come through here to the studio. I am going to finish the ball that is in my hand though. As you never know, it may be incorrect. So this ball in my hand is number 38. 3 and 8, 38. So this is where now I'm going to pause the bingo. We're going to have a look at the text message, find out who was the first person to text in. We have a text from Patsy that says line. So here's what I'm going to do now. Bring up the tablet and the orders. We will find Patsy's order and then just double check the numbers with you. Do not screw up those pages though. It may be incorrect. We may carry on playing for that line. But if not, we will still carry on for that full house here this evening. So let's bring up the orders. The internet's chugging away. What do you think of the bingo music in the background? Is it very bingo-y? Is it bingo-y enough for you? Do I need to find something cheesier to go with this jacket? Well, if I do, let me know. I'll see what I can find for you. We have the orders up on screen. We just need to have a look and see. There we are. Internet's nice and slow. Probably something to do with the fact that we're streaming out and also got everything running here in the studio. But we have them up. So I have Patsy's numbers here this evening. Let's have a look and see them. So, number 1 isn't on here. Number 4 isn't on here. 6 isn't on here. 12 isn't on here. 18 is on there. 24 is on there. 29 is on there. 30. Oh, that's 45, isn't on there. 32 isn't on there. 37 is on there. 43 is on there. And 49 is on there. So congratulations to Patsy then. I can confirm you have won £9 here on the line jackpot here. So everyone else, don't worry, don't screw those tickets up. We are still playing ahead now as we go forwards for the full house. So now if you've matched 6 like Patsy has, congratulations. Now you're looking to match all 12 of your bingo cards here this evening. So we're going to continue picking on. The last one that came out was number 38. That was just as Patsy texted through, okay? So, Let's carry on and see who's going to win the big money, the £18 here this evening. We'll then move on to more catchphrases, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and this little thing in the corner that you can't see because the bingo is there. Where is it? There. Over there. The bingo is covering it at the moment, but we've got a new game that's been here for a few weeks. We've never had time for. We're going to get time for it in the second half. It's called Route Around the World, so stay tuned for that. So here we go then. We're going to carry on picking the balls to find who is going to be the winner of the full house here this evening. Next ball out is number 11, legs 11. Kind of wish I'd worn my shorts here in the studio this evening. Not that you can kind of see them because it's hidden behind the desk here, but it would have been a lot cooler than these jeans, I tell you. But never mind, it's one of those things. The next ball out is number 36. 3 and 6, 36. On its own, number 3. On its own, number 2. And 0, number 40. Some say life begins at 40. Number 40 has now come through. Nearly got away that one. It was eager to escape. It is number 6. Half a dozen. Tom Mix, number 6. Just checking through to make sure then that no one has got that so far. Remember, you're now looking to text the word bingo plus your name to 07796 78 68 68. It is done on a first come first serve basis, so the first text message that comes through into our inbox will be the one that we judge first. If that's wrong, we move to the next one and the next one until we find a correct winning entry. Okay, you're looking to match all 12 numbers here this evening. Gary has finally joined us. Very good evening, Gary. He says, please do not wear shorts. It's okay. Okay, they'd be as leery and loud as the jacket, probably, if not worse. You know, bright luminous green or something like that. Who knows? But I won't put that onto you. Don't worry. Don't worry. But a very happy birthday as well to Gary. He's 70 odd today, I think, something like that. I'm sure he's not quite that old, and he'll be having a few words with me in the chat at some point. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a drink or two this evening. We've got some more anagrams, catchphrase, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style questions all coming up in just a short while. Once someone has won this £18 here this evening. Next ball out, number 4 and 1, number 41. One and 2, number 12. Okay, next ball out, number 3 and 2, 32. Buckle my shoe, 32. On its own, number 5. Man alive, number 5. Or should that be Johnny 5 is alive? Who knows? Who knows? Showing my age now with films like that. Next ball out, number 10 then. Boris's Den, number 10. How many balls have you got then so far this evening? Stephen says, I'm surprised I'm wearing anything below the desk. Well, it was a close call earlier on this evening. I can tell you, with the temperatures in here right now, I'm surprised I'm actually wearing anything at all. But I'm not sure YouTube or Facebook or indeed anyone watching this evening would be quite ready for that. So I did manage to talk myself into wearing clothes. So this was the best I could find. So who knows? Who knows? Next ball out then is number 30, 3-0. Number 30, Dirty Gertie, number 30. Again, if you do wonder why I keep reaching over this way, I'm not kind of reaching behind the bingo sign, like, it is just literally because that's where all the switching gear is and the computer is and everything else in. So as I'm trying to look at the camera and talk to you as well, I am the technician, as I mentioned before. Everything that pops up and appears and the music in the background and everything like that is all controlled by me doing that, basically. So it's not just some weird exercise routine that I've managed to do. It is just generally I'm trying to do many jobs at once and probably failing at all of them. But never mind, let's carry on with the bingo here this evening. Number 1 and 3, 13, unlucky for some. But is it unlucky for you? Who knows? Let's find out on the next one. As this ball tries to escape, it is number 26. Pick a mix, 26. So how are you doing? We're going to give them another quick shake up as well, make sure it's all as fair as it can be. If you're wondering why I keep looking down now as well, it's because the chat's down there. The screen that I've got up here that's usually got the chat on it has decided to do the usual old Windows thing of rebooting. So as it's doing a Windows update at the moment, I can't see any of the chat where I usually would be able to, looking right at the camera or just to the side of it. No, I have to keep doing that now. So you see me doing that, you know exactly why. It's probably a blurred trail as I keep looking down and back up again. I am doing my best not to make you seasick and keep moving around, so I do apologise if you have had to have a bit of a bucket next to you. I'm doing what I can here in the studio tonight. So how are you doing on the numbers? How are you doing on the numbers? Let's find out if we're going to make someone £18 richer here this evening. Next ball out then is 22. Two little ducks, quack quack. 22. Next one out then, 3 and 5. Jump and jive. 35. 3 and 5. 35. How are you doing on those numbers? 4 to go, it says Alistair. Up there, up north. Next one out, number 50, number 50. Alistair and family, only ones to get on our Wheel of Fortune so far. If it stays that way by 10 o'clock this evening, they automatically win that £10 gift voucher for Amazon, or if they prefer £10 through their PayPal, we can do that as well. So they are only ones on the Wheel of Fortune. How do you get on the Wheel of Fortune? Well, it's quite simple. You have to guess the anagram, the catchphrase, or the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style multiple choice question. We'll be going on to that in just a few minutes once we've made someone £18 richer. Alistair's getting closer, 2 to go. It is getting nail biting. How are you getting on so far? Are you screaming for certain numbers at the screen going, look, you might be wearing a dodgy jacket, but just get on with it? Quite understandable. I'm sure you are too. We'll pick another ball. It's trying to run it away again at that one, number 33. 3 and 3, number 33. Not many balls left in our bingo machine right now. Next one out then, number 9. On its own, number 9. where I get really nervous now with just a few balls left in there. Someone and many people must be quite close out there so far. So the next one coming through. Number 4 and 7, number 47. Gary says, nice haircut. Is it DIY? He will be aware it is DIY, yes. Last week it was premiered on the show for the first time ever. A ginger afro, let's face it, a ginger afro at any time on a man, especially one wearing a dodgy jacket like this, will never, ever look very good. Well, that's pretty much how my hair had got to. With no barbers open or anything like that, and the shears not being available, I decided I just had to take it into my own hands. So I did cut my own hair. As you can see, it's not great. It's not, let's face it. If the barbers were open, they would be hanging their heads in shame at the quality of it right now. But as they're not open, they cannot comment on it. So it's there. It is what it is. I could not wait until July, that's for sure. So I had to deal with it myself. So it's how it is. Next ball out then is number 4. Knock at the door, number 4. Two and 5, fantastic number. It's one that I like. 2 and 5, duck and dive, 25. That's when all the cool kids have their birthday, you see, on the 25th. Yeah, I think so anyway. Who knows? We have a text message just come through from that number. Again, don't panic. If you have text in, the chances are you're panicking, texting and going, oh, it's not answered, it's not come through. It may have come through with just what you're seeing now is 20 to 30 seconds delayed from when I'm saying it. So I have got a ball in my hand. The text message has just come through to me. We do it on a first come, first serve basis. So as you see it on screen, it may be 20 or 30 seconds delayed, but it does then come through in the order that everybody sees it. It's the fairest way we can do it. I am going to read this number out to you, place it onto there, and then we will do our checks once again. 4 and 8, 48. So that could potentially be the last ball we play here this evening. It is number 48. It is on there on the screen. Let's have a look then at the text message. And it is Alistair. He was our first player through. So we grab the tablet again. We go back on the orders. We bring up Alistair's ticket. And then we have a look. But please don't throw away your numbers just yet. I could check it. He could be one number wrong. You may not win that £18. We do need to check it first. So Alistair's order is on there. The internet is working a bit quicker. So we have it on the screen here. So let's check off those numbers. So number 2 is on the board. Number 13 is on the board. Number 24 is on the board. Number 16 is on the board. Number 32 is on the board. Number 47 is on the board. Number 25 is on the board. Number 22 is on the board. Number 45 is on the board. Number 50 is on the board. Number 28 is on the board. And the final ball is number 6, which is on the board. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, congratulations, Alistair. Not only have you got a name on the Wheel of Fortune, you are today's winner. £18. Congratulations then to Alistair. And of course, congratulations to Patsy, who won £9 earlier on this evening with the line as well. So there we go. That is, if I pop that back on there, that is the bingo over with this evening. I can tell you, you can now screw up those pieces of paper, pick them up, throw them away, do what you want with them. There is no more bingo here this evening. Thank you to all those that have played. It means £1 of every single ticket sale this evening has gone to our local charity here in Redditch, Batchy Support Group. That will be added to their winnings from last week. And Friday night's race night as well, our charity race night that we're doing this Friday from 7 p.m. on the Challenge Zone live stream and across Facebook. We will be raising money for them as well. So I'm going to move the bingo to the side. We're going to clear up those, and we are going to get back to trying to win you £10 from Amazon here this evening. David was just one ball away from the bingo jackpot. Unlucky for you, Dave. It's how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. But do appreciate you playing, and the local charity here in Redditch will appreciate the donation as well. Unlucky, but maybe, just maybe, we can get you winning anagrams or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire questions or our catchphrases to get you onto the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I'm going to go across quickly to this little game here because we haven't played it yet. It's been flashing away in the background for a couple of weeks. It is called Route Around the World. So listed on here, we have all sorts of countries from United Kingdom to Finland to Spain to Morocco to Egypt to Turkey to Kazakhstan to Russia to Mongolia to Korea to China. It's all on there. I will read them out as we go through. But it's quite simple. You just have to get the route around the world. There is a set route that you have to remember. So if you have got a pen and paper around, it's a good job to jot them down as people guess them. Then you can kind of get your guess around the world. For example, when I press United Kingdom that's flashing, it goes a solid red corner. If I then guess Morocco, if they all flash, it goes back to the beginning. So then you have to start again. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a clue and help on this one. United Kingdom is the starting point. You then have to guess what country is next. So could it be Finland? Could it be Russia? Could it be Spain? Could it be Morocco? Could it be Egypt, Turkey, Iran, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Madagascar? Take a lucky guess. I'm going to take a guess now for you. I'm going to guess Finland. And as luck would have it this evening, that is the correct answer. So what we're looking to do is get around the whole entire world until it all lights up green. If it lights up green, you win a £10 gift voucher from Vintage Tracks here in Redditch, a fantastic vinyl and retro memorabilia shop here in Redditch via vintagetracks.co.uk. So if you fancy winning that gift voucher here this evening, do give us a shout in the studio. I will, in the technical input, I think I have got a picture of it that I can bring up on screen for you. But being prepared as I was for this game, like I was today, it's not there ready. So there we go. Makes wonderful TV, this, doesn't it? Me standing silently waiting for my computer to catch up. I do apologise. I will get through to that as quick as we can. Let me just try and bring this up. It was all in the preparation for this one. I do appreciate Roz giving us the gift vouchers as well. It was amazing of you to do so. And it will help us a great deal. Okay, so no, I cannot find the image, so it is going well. I shall try and find that in a second for you. But if you'd like to play Route Around the World, it is quite simple. We have United Kingdom and we have Finland. Can you guess what the next country is? If you think you know, all you need to do is text us here in the studio. And it is the same number that you've been calling so far today for the catchphrase. All you need to do when you answer the phone, or when I answer the phone and say, good evening, it's Challenge Zone, who am I speaking to? You can say, hi, it's Bill and Ben. I'd like to play Route Around the World, please. And then we'll go straight over and play it For everything else, we will still be doing the guessing game. So we're going to get a catchphrase up and running again so far this evening. So let's have a look at this one. He says, as it loads up, bring it up on screen. So, say what you see on the screen. What is that? If you think you know the answer, 07796 78 68 68. That is the telephone number you need to ring here this evening if you think you know the answer. 07796 78 68 68. If you think you know the answer, then give us a ring. What is that on the screen? Say what you see. It's as easy as that. If you get the answer right, as this person that's calling through might do, you get to play your cards right. Hi there, good evening. You're through to Challenge Zone.
Hello, James. It's Roz.
Hi, Ross. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Enjoying the show tonight.
Oh, thank you. It's anything that could go wrong is going wrong at the moment, but I guess that's what you get when it's all live.
Yeah.
So, do you know the answer?
I do, I think. Hit parade.
Let's have a look, shall we, and find out if you are correct. I can confirm it is Hit Parade. Congratulations, you have got the answer right. So, I'm going to clear the Play Your Cards Right board, pop up some new cards for you, and we'll see if you can be in with a chance to win that £10 gift voucher for Amazon.
Okay, thank you.
There we go. Again, amazing TV right now with everyone just watching the back of me as I place cards on the board, but we'll get there with it. Okay, so Roz, do you understand the rules? Are you happy with all the rules?
I am, yes, thanks.
Fantastic. Okay, in which case, don't forget you have those 3 times. You can swap the cards as many times within those 3 times as you like to try and get through to the top. So your first card this evening then is the Jack of Hearts. The Jack of Hearts.
Lower.
Lower than the Jack of Hearts. You're right to go lower. It is the 3 of Clubs.
Higher, please.
Higher than the 3 of Clubs. Let's have a look. The 6 of Diamonds.
6 of Diamonds. Higher.
Higher than the 6 of Diamonds. You're correct to go higher. It is the 10 of Spades.
10 of Spades. Change it. Oh.
Sorry,
no,
what was that,
we'll go
Ross?
lower. We'll go lower.
You're going to go
please.
lower than a 10?
Yeah.
I can confirm just lower. It is the 9 of Spades. You're on the top shelf now. 9 of Spades.
Change that one, please.
You're going to change the 9 of Spades. Oh, 5 of Spades. I'm not sure that's helped you really, has it?
Spades. Higher, please.
Higher than the 5 of Spades. You're right to go higher, though. It is the Jack of Diamonds. The Jack of Diamonds.
Lower.
Lower than the Jack. If you get this right, you will have 1 card remaining. You've said lower. It is the 3 of Hearts.
3 of Hearts. Higher, please.
Higher than the 3 of Hearts. If you get this correct, you go on to our Wheel of Fortune here this evening. 3 of Hearts, you've said higher. The answer is 6 of Hearts. Yes!
6 of Hearts. Brilliant.
Dancing around. Don't know if the sound effects are working as usual as they're not coming through into the earpiece. But congratulations, Roz. You have made it all the way through our board, Play Your Cards Right board, which means you get to go onto our Wheel of Fortune here this evening where you could win that £10 gift voucher. As always, there's various colours you can pick on the board. You've got a choice of green, yellow, red, or like a turquoisey light blue colour.
Yellow, please.
A yellow one. Okay, we'll pick that one there for you then. And we'll put number 2 on there as your second winner here this evening. Thanks very much, Roz, and good luck for this evening.
Cheers, James. Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
So there we go. We have our second name on the Wheel of Fortune. Do you fancy getting your name on there? It's quite simple. We are going to go over to an anagram straight away. We're running till 10 o'clock here this evening. So we've got about half an hour to try and find some more winners. So let's go back to the anagrams then. And let's bring up that one then, shall we? And pop it up onto the screen. Just like that. So down there, wrong train. Wrong train is your anagram. You're looking for a British city or town that you can make out of wrong train. If you think you know the answer then, in the corner there, 077 96 78 68 68. That's 077 96 78 68 68. Give me a ring, we'll have a bit of a chat. If you know the answer, you'll get through to our Play Your Card Right board. Very good evening to Baz that's watching in again this evening as well. Hope you're enjoying the evening. The phone is straight off the mark there, but it stopped. Stopped. That could have been our winner, who knows. I'm going to take this moment to clear the board, because I suspect whoever it was will probably end up phoning straight back. Rang briefly and then stopped again. Perhaps they thought they knew the answer and then it wasn't quite right, so they had to scribble it out and hang up on the phone. It's possible, but have a go. Okay, the phone has started to ring again. Good evening, you're through to Challenge Zone.
Hello, it's Pat.
Hi Pat, how you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
Very warm, very, very warm. It's it's a little bit toasty in here, locked in the little box of this studio with no windows, no doors, no air conditioning. It's great.
Oh no, that sounds awful.
Yeah. Are you any good at playing the violin? I think I could do with one right now.
I'm not very good at playing anything.
Well, you never know. You never know. You won. I believe you won the line here this evening.
I did. Yes.
You did. There you go. So that's £9 better in your pocket already. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Okay. So I'm going to put some. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to ask you if you know the right answer first, and then if you're right, I'll put some cards on the board, not some board on the cards. There you go.
Well, that'd be helpful.
It is. My brain has gone to mush today. It's. I was up and out by 10 o'clock this morning. Can you believe it? Careful.
Well,
okay. Right. Sorry.
Right. I think the answer is Warrington.
Let's have a look, shall we? Beautiful town or city, if it is correct. I know it well. I've been there quite a few times. Let's have a look. Yes! Congratulations!
Hey, thank you.
Again, hopefully the sound effect's working. If not, my hands are waving around for no reason. I can confirm that is the correct answer. So we'll get rid of that off the screen. I'm going to load up some cards onto the Play Your Cards Right board. There we go. Okay, so are you happy with all the rules? Getting higher and lower, 3 chances and all that?
Yes, I'm quite fine with the rules, thank you.
Okay. Have you got any advisors hidden in the background that are going to be helping you out and try and get you onto that top shelf?
I've got Andy.
You've got Andy there. Oh, that's good then. Well, between the two of you, best of luck. Okay, your first card this evening is the Jack of Clubs. The Jack of Clubs.
Okay, can I go lower, please?
Yep, the card went lower as well as it managed to slip through the board onto the floor. Jack of Clubs, you said lower?
Yep.
It is the 6 of Clubs. You were right to go lower.
Can I change that one?
You can indeed, that's no problem. You've changed it to the 8 of Hearts.
Cool. Can I try lower, please?
Try lower than the 8 of Hearts. It's been one of those evenings this evening where if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. And we had it with Alistair's game. We're now having it with your game. We pick a card. It matches. It's the 8 of diamonds this time. So we're going to swap that for you for free again, which brings it through to the 4 of clubs.
Go higher, please.
Higher than the 4 of clubs. You were right to go higher. The last card on the bottom row is the 9 of diamonds.
Can I go lower, please?
Lower than the 9 of diamonds. Ah! Queen of clubs. So close.
I should have changed it. I realised my mistake.
It was so close, so close. But unfortunately, you got to the top shelf. That's the main thing. That is the good news. The bad news.
Progress on last week.
Yes, but we are getting there. There's more anagrams and more questions and stuff coming up before 10 o'clock. Around 25 minutes yet. So you never know. We might get you through onto that Wheel of Fortune. We might even fill it up this evening. You never know. With the way I've been revealing the answers and letting everyone just know all them straight away, anything's possible. but thanks for playing.
Okay.
Thanks, bye.
Bye for now. Bye-bye.
So there we go. So close onto the top shelf, but sadly not all the way to the end. That means those cards get thrown into our pile. And the game's back open. So let's have another Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style question. Let's bring up that one, shall we? Okay, so up on the screen then, you will see the question. Who is Judy Garland's famous eldest daughter? Is it A, Carrie Fisher, B, Liza Minnelli, C, Barbara Streisand, or D, Jennifer Jason Leigh? Who is Judy Garland's famous eldest daughter? Is it Carrie Fisher, Liza Minnelli, Barbara Streisand, or Jennifer Jason Leigh? Those are your questions. If you think you know, the number is down in that corner, 07796 78 68 68. And we have a caller straight through. Good evening, you're through to Challenge Zone.
Hi, James. David again.
Hi, David. You okay?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Fantastic. So we asked the question, who is Judy Garland's famous eldest daughter? Was it A, Carrie Fisher, B, Liza Minnelli, C, Barbara Streisand, or D, Jennifer Jason Leigh? Do you think you know?
Yes, it's B.
You think it is B, Liza Minnelli?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if you are correct. I can confirm. The good news is you are indeed correct. That's what we like. Congratulations, David, which means you are through to the Play Your Cards Right board. So we get rid of that question just off the screen there. I will populate the board for you. Okay, happy with the rules?
Yes, yeah, fine, yes.
Great. Okay, well, I'm going to turn the first card over for you, which to start off with is the 5 of Hearts.
Higher, please.
Higher?
Yes.
Okay, I can tell you. 4 of Hearts. 4 of Hearts. So close. Unfortunately, David, you didn't get past the second card, but please keep playing.
Cheers, thank you. Bye. Bye, James.
Thanks, bye. So close. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go straight in. I'm determined to fit in as many as I can. Let's go for another. Let's go for another anagram, shall we? He says, waiting for it to load up. Okay, so the anagram then is on that screen there. What do we have? Just say what you see. What could it possibly B. Okay, if you think you know, 077 96 78 68 68 is the number you need to call. Let's see if we can get this board filled up. We have another 6 spaces remaining on the Wheel of Fortune board this evening. We want to try and fill that up as much as we can, if we can. 077 96 78 68 68. Just say what you see. Say what you see. The phone has rang. Let's find out who's on the end. Hi there, you're through to Challenge Zone.
Hi, James. David again.
Hi, David. Right, hot on that phone this evening. I think you've got us on speed dial, haven't you?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, what do you think the answer is?
Is it Silent Night?
Is it Silent Night? Let's have a look and find out for you. It is indeed Silent Night. Congratulations. We will take that off of the screen, which means you go back to play your cards right. So I shall populate 2 more cards on there again for you. And I'm guessing you're still happy with the rules in the 30 odd seconds that you're off air, that,
Yes.
that you haven't suddenly forgotten them or anything.
No.
Fantastic. Okay, so your first card this evening then is the 10 of diamonds. The 10 of diamonds.
Lower, please.
Lower than the 10 of diamonds. 3 of spades. You were right to go lower.
Higher, please.
Higher than the 3 of spades. 8 of spades.
Lower, please. The ace.
Lower than the 8 of spades. Queen of spades.
Lower,
So
please.
close. So close. Unfortunately, you managed to miss it.
Okay.
You managed to complete the whole bottom row. But just missed out on going up to the top shelf.
I thought you said ace of spades. That's what I'm saying. I thought you said ace of
sorry,
spades, not ace
the
of spades.
8 of spades. No, I do apologise.
Yeah.
I do apologise.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, smashing.
Sorry.
Cheers then.
Although you were quite,
Bye.
it was close. The 8, it could have gone either way. Still
Yeah,
plenty of time to play though. Appreciate your call.
Cheers, bye. Bye.
Thanks, David. Thanks. Bye. So close then. We'd managed to get all the way across the bottom, about to hit the top shelf, which is where we like to be at this time of night. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case. But do you want to try and win that £10 gift voucher here this evening by getting on our Wheel of Fortune? You'll be joining Poppy and Roz for that chance to win the £10 gift voucher. Let's go across then to another Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style question. And we will go for this one. Okay. Okay, so roughly what proportion of people who have ever lived are alive today? Roughly what proportion of the people who have ever lived are still alive today? Is it A, 0.01%, B, 0.1%, C, 1%, or D, 10%? Roughly what proportion of the people who have ever lived are alive today? 0.01, 0.1, 1 or 10%. If you think you know, the number's down in the corner there. Give us a call, 077 96 78 68 68, and you could win that Amazon gift voucher here this evening. Of course, don't forget on Friday evening, we are doing that charity race night. It's going to be an amazing night. We're going to raise a lot of money for charity and give a lot of money away as well. Starting at 7 p.m, but that phone is ringing. Let's find out who's on the line. Good evening. You're through to the Challenge Zone.
Hi, James. It's David again.
Hey, David, you definitely have that on speed dial. Okay,
Yep.
You're liking these Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style questions this evening then?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so we asked roughly what proportion of the people who have ever lived are alive today. Is it A, 0.01%, B, 0.1%, C, 1%, or D, 10%?
I think it's A.
You think it's A, 0.01%? Let's
Yes.
have a look for you. I can tell you that is incorrect. It is not A. It is not 0.01%. But thanks for trying.
Cheers, James. Bye. Bye.
Cheers. Bye. Unfortunately, the question is still open then. Roughly, what proportion of the people who have ever lived are alive today? Is it 0.01%, 0.1%, 1%, or 10%? If you think you know the answer, the number is down in the bottom there. Give us a ring. A very good evening to Ben McCarthy, who has just joined us here this evening. Hope you're having a great one. Give us a ring. Join in at the game here this evening. Hi, you're through to the Challenge Zone studio. How can I help?
Hi there, James. It's Alistair and family again.
Hi, Alistair. How are you getting on?
Not too bad.
Great, great. Do you think you know the answer then?
And I've been told what the answer could be. I haven't got a clue.
Oh, I must admit, without looking, as you probably spotted from the last caller, I had to have a sneaky look myself to find out. So, roughly what proportion of people who have ever lived are alive today? Is it 0.01%, B, 0.1%, C, 1%, or D, 10%?
I've been told it could be D.
You think it's D? And let's have a look and find out, shall we? I can tell you, you are absolutely correct. It was D, 10%.
Yeah, oh, brilliant.
Fantastic. So, you were told the right answer. That's the good news. So this is where you go, yeah, I knew that all along. I was just letting them help you out. That's what it was. Giving them a chance, weren't you? Okay, so we're going to clear those bottom cards as they've already been done. Throw those into the pile. Let's bring you 4 more cards for the bottom row. So, Alistair, are you aware of all the rules? Happy with all the rules?
Yes, we're happy, yeah.
Yeah, not surprised at that one. I think you're an expert at this by now.
Oh, we're getting good at this one.
That's it, there we go. Well, best of luck to you. Your first card this evening is the 5 of clubs. The 5 of clubs.
5 of clubs. Saying higher.
Higher than the 5 of clubs. You were right to go higher. It is an ace of spades. Sorry, ace of diamonds.
The ace or the 8?
Ace. Ace is in the
Ace.
toppest card you can't go. My
we'll
advice
go
would be go lower.
We'll probably go lower on that one.
I think you're right on that one. You are correct on that one. It is the 10 of hearts. You were right to go lower.
Sure. Swap, please.
You're going to swap. I don't blame you for that one. I could hear the little conversation in the background. What do you do there? 7 of diamonds. Has that helped you?
7 of diamonds.
Tricky one.
Lower, please.
Lower than the 7 of diamonds. No! It is the king of diamonds. Unfortunately, it was higher. But at least you still have one name on the wheel of fortune so far here this evening.
No problem. Great. Cheers.
You're still in it to win it. Keep on trying. We're going to pull a few more out. We are finishing at 10 here this evening. So we've got 15 minutes to get you on that board again. Keep watching and you never know.
No worries. All right, cheers.
Cool.
Bye.
Cheers, Alistair. Cheers.
Bye.
It's a tricky one tonight. That board is being very, very unforgiving. Around 15 minutes remaining of the live stream tonight then. Are you going to get your name on the Wheel of Fortune? If it stays with just the 2, we'll do what we do every week in this situation. We just pop the bingo balls in the order that they came in and pick one at random. So do you want to win that £10 gift voucher? Let's bring up another... let's go for another catchphrase, shall we? We are going to have a look at this one. I bring it up on the screen. Again, if you have just joined us and wondering what I'm doing, due to social distancing, I am the technician, the switcher, the vision mixer, the audio mixer. You name it, I am doing it all here this evening. So we have one with a big reveal. It is on that screen now. Yep, I'm a one-man band, so all the technical problems are down to me, all the script down to me. Due to social distancing, the studio here is quite small in this front section. We are going to be doing Friday's broadcast from our larger studio though, so do tune in for that one. But say what you see on the screen, just there. What is Mr. Chips doing? The phone has started to ring then, let's find out. Good evening, you're through to Challenge Zone.
Hi, James. David again.
Hi. Hi, yeah, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
I think between you and Alistair, you're just fighting for the line, aren't you? That's what it is. Okay, so are you confident you know the answer?
Yes, it's on the prowl.
Fantastic. Let's have a look, see if you're right. I've got a feeling you are, but let's give that a go. You are indeed correct. It was on the prowl.
Yeah.
There we go, and the sound effect kicking in there as well. The good news is it means you are through to that play your cards right board. I'm going to get rid of those cards just there. And let's pop in. We've hit the end of them, which means we've got to do a crazy shuffle, which as usual will involve some very awkward moments of trying to slot all the cards into each other and make it look interesting for TV like the rest of it is here this evening. There we go. You having a good evening so far, David?
Yes, fine, thank you.
Ah, cool. Are you around on Friday? Are you going to be tuning into the charity horse races?
Yeah, should be, yes, yeah. Yes, all been well.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it should be starting off. It was a cheeky plug. Even if you weren't available, at least I got that back out there again. So we have got all sorts of races in this next one, from pig racing to horse racing. We've got a bit of caravan racing as well. We have some banger racing, I think, in there as well. And it'll be £2 a bet as before, with half the money going to charity and half going out in winnings. So hopefully it should be a great evening. Right, well, I think they're probably as shuffled up as I'm going to be able to get them. So let's pop one there. One there, and one there. Okay then, David, I'm guessing you're still remembering the rules between you and Alistair. You're pros at this now, you're pros. So, let's find out
definitely.
the first card out. It's quite a good one for you, the King of Diamonds.
That's going to be lower, please.
Lower than the King of Diamonds. You're right to be lower. It is the Queen of Diamonds.
Oh, lower again,
Just
please.
lower. Just lower. Lower than the Queen of Diamonds. It's all happening in the show. The 10 of Hearts.
Lower, please.
You did just see me shuffle them on the screen. But unfortunately, it is the King of Clubs.
Oh, never mind.
So we had a King of Diamonds, a Queen of Diamonds, a 10 of Hearts. I think I just would have collapsed if it would have ended up being like the 9 of something, the way it's going. But unfortunately, it was the King of Diamonds. Unlucky. We have got around 10 minutes left, though. We'll try and get you on that Wheel of Fortune board this evening.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, James.
Thanks
Bye.
for taking
Bye.
part. Tricky. Let's go straight over then to another anagram, determined to get at least one more on that Wheel of Fortune board here this evening. So let's bring up this one, shall we? On the screen, as you should see now, we have Metal Owner. Metal Owner. You're looking to make a fruit out of the words Metal Owner. If you think you know then, or if you think you can make the fruit out of all those letters, drop us a call, 07796 78 68 68. Calls cost your standard network rate. So if you get free calls within your call plan, it will be completely free. If not, it will be your standard network rate. And please ask the bill payer's permission before using the phone. So, Metal Owner, any ideas? Give us a ring if you know. Again, do tune in on Friday from 7 o'clock for the Great Horse Race Night. Hi, you're through to Challenge Zone.
Hi, James. Alistair again.
Hi there, Alistair. Funny, if I didn't know any better and that you're at different ends of the country, I would say you and David are sat next to each other, taking it in turns. Okay, so we've got Metal Owner up on the screen. What do you think the anagram is?
Is it watermelon?
Shall we have a look and find out? Oh, I can tell you, you are correct. It is watermelon. It is watermelon. And in my usual technical way, I just gave the next anagram away as well, so people can be busy working out what that is before it even comes up. The good news is, though, you are now on the Play Your Cards Right board.
Right.
So, just going to pop some cards up on the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Play Your Cards Right board. You can tell it's getting to that point of the evening. My brain was scrambled at the start, and it definitely is scrambled now. So, we have the cards up. Are you happy with the rules?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ready?
let's go for your first card then. It's a great card to start off with. It is the 2 of Spades.
2 of spades. Higher.
Higher than the 2 of Spades. I don't blame you for that one. The Queen of Clubs.
Queen of clubs. Lower.
Lower than the Queen of Clubs. You're right to go lower. It is the 3 of Hearts.
3 of hearts. Higher.
Higher than the 3 of Hearts. 9 of Diamonds. You were right to go higher. The next
9
one
of
gets you on
diamonds.
that top shelf.
Lower.
Lower than the 9 of Diamonds. Good luck with this one. 10 of Clubs.
Oh,
So
but I had one telling me higher and one telling me lower.
Oh, it was a 50-50 and you couldn't even phone a friend. Oh, unlucky. At least you have got that one name on the Wheel of Fortune so far this evening. That is a 50-50 as well. If it stays that way, either you or Roz will win that £10 voucher.
No worries. Cheers, James.
Okay, thanks ever so much. So around 5 minutes remaining of the show this evening. Looking around at the clocks just to make sure that is the case. Whew. Let's go for another catchphrase. We'll go for another catchphrase, mainly because there's only one left. Okay, so let's bring that up onto the screen. Remember, all you have to do is say what you see. It's appearing on the screen now. If you get it right, 07796 78 68 68. 07796 78 68 68. If you know the answer, get in there straight away. Just say what you see on screen, and you could be in a chance with playing your cards right to win that £10 Amazon gift voucher. Okay. A very good evening to Ian Scott that's joined us over on Facebook as well. Hope you're having a great evening. The phone has gone. Hi, you're through to Challenge Zone. Who am I speaking to?
Hello, James. It's John.
Hi, John. How are you getting on?
Not too bad, you?
Getting there. Very, very warm. Very warm here in the studio today.
No.
But we're okay. Do you think you know the answer?
Yeah, I think it's
Okay, what do you think it is? What was that, sorry?
Right?
Just about. It's very quiet. Oh, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, cool. What do you think the answer is?
Hear the answer?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're just very faint.
Very weird. It's reverse roll, hopefully.
Reverse roll. Let's have a look and see if you have the correct answer then. It was indeed. To be honest, you said reversal roll. It was roll reversal. It's close enough for me, and we're looking to get another winner here this evening. Congratulations. You are through. There we go. Sound effect playing as well then. You are through to the Play Your Cards Right wall. Let's see if we can get you to win that £10 Amazon gift voucher here this evening. Okay, so I'm just going to load the cards up for you onto the board. And then we will see how you are getting on. So, John, are you happy with the rules? You've got to go higher or lower, and then you get 3 chances to swap out.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, well, let's crack on then, as we are short of time here this evening. Your first card is the 7 of Hearts. The 7 of Hearts.
Could I swap that, please?
Can you swap it? Yeah, that's not a problem. It was a mean swap. The 6 of Clubs. Unlucky on that one. You're going higher than the 6 of Clubs. You were right to go higher. It is the Jack of Clubs. The Jack of Clubs.
Lower, please.
Lower than the Jack of Clubs. Would you believe it? It's another jack, which means I can swap that out for free for you. And you can carry on. That is the 8 of hearts.
Oh,
The 8 of
go on,
hearts.
I'll go lower.
Lower than the 8 of hearts. So close, yet so far. It is the King of Spades. The King of Spades. Unlucky, John.
That's okay. Thank you very much.
But thanks for trying. Thanks for trying. Good luck on that one. Still time. I think we can fit in 2 more here this evening. So maybe I'll speak to you again in one of those. Unlucky there. Very good evening to Chris Jones then, who has joined us this evening. And a very good night to Steve. Thank you for your kind words in the chat there. Great to see you. Steve also does a live broadcast, SDK Radio. I believe it's on a Friday evening from 8 o'clock, I do believe. If I'm wrong and you're still watching this, Steve, do let me know and I will correct that in a few moments. But if you are into all sorts of music and sort of fantastic music at that, he's a great DJ and it's a great entertaining listen on a Friday evening. So SDK Radio. For that, and thanks for tuning in this evening, Steve. Right, I think we've got time for 2 more here this evening, so let's go for another Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style question. I shall bring that one up and let's see how we get on. Okay, so what are you watching if you see the characters Yum Yum and Naki Poo? What are you watching if you see the characters Yum Yum and Naki Poo? Is it A, Madame Butterfly, B, Miss Saigon, C, Starlight Express, or D, The Mikado? Is that, what are you watching if you see the characters Yum Yum and Nanki Poo? No idea if I'm pronouncing any of this right, so if I'm not, I do apologise. Hopefully you can still get the answer. Is it A, Madame Butterfly, B, Miss Saigon, C, Starlight Express, or D, The Mikado? If you think you know the answer, 07796 78 68 68 is the number you need to call. We really want to give away this £10 Amazon gift voucher here this evening. You can do so by completing our Play Your Cards Right wall. Poppy has done it today with Alistair and family as well. Roz has done it this evening. Can you get on that Wheel of Fortune before we finish tonight? We've got this one question and we've got one more after that, and then we will be finding out who's going to win. The phone is ringing. Let's find out who's on the line. Hi there, you're through to Challenge Zone.
Hi, James Alistair again.
Hey, very good evening, Alistair. How are you getting on?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I think we've got this one.
Determined to get another name on that board, aren't you, this evening?
They're trying.
Okay, so we asked, what are you watching if you see the characters Yum Yum and Nanki Poo? Is it A, Madame Butterfly, B, Miss Saigon, C, Starlight Express, or D, The Mikado? What do you think the answer is?
D.
You think it is D?
Yeah.
Let's have a look, see if you were right. I can tell you, that lovely sound, right? You are indeed correct, which means you are through onto our Play Your Cards Right board. You're one step closer to that £10 gift voucher, or one more step closer than the step you already are. So, I'm going to pop the cards on there again.
Right. We'll listen to Poppy this time.
And let's see how you get on. So I'm guessing, as before, you know the rules, you're happy with the rules, you have those 3 chances to swap out any time you wish.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Well, your first card to go with then is the 10 of diamonds. The 10 of diamonds.
10 of diamonds. Lower.
Lower than the 10 of diamonds. Ah! Queen of Spades.
Oh, crumbs. Queen of Spades.
Unfortunately, it does mean you're out. We do have one more anagram, I do believe, coming up in just a minute or two. So you still have one more chance to get an extra name on that Wheel of Fortune. But unfortunately, this time, you were unlucky.
All right. Cheers, James.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye.
Oh.
So close. Steve says, I was quite right. His broadcast does go out on Friday evening. It does indeed clash with the race night. But hey, Why not do both? We have the captions, we have all the races on the screen as well. You're probably fed up with my voice anyway. So you can watch me on one screen, place your bets on Friday evening for the horse race, the pig race, or the car race, while listening to some funky music by Steve at SDK Radio. How is that for a Friday night lineup? It would be absolutely amazing. If not, again, as he has reminded me, Friday, 7 o'clock in the evening, we are doing a charity race night where you can place bets on all of the races. Half that money goes into our charity pot, half that money goes back out in winnings. So you can win money while helping charities. That is this Friday from 7 o'clock in the evening. So do tune in for that. It will be on Facebook, it'll be on YouTube, and it'll be on the Challenge Zone live stream as well. So let's go for one more anagram here this evening. It did pop up briefly on screen before. It is now back on again. So for those that were savvy enough to see it before, you've had a little bit of time to work this out. It is your final chance to get on the Wheel of Fortune here this evening, where you could win that £10 gift voucher. So breaking orchards, just there is the anagram. What kind of thing can you make out of that? It is a leisure activity, to narrow it down a little bit. Breaking orchards. It's a leisure activity. You just need to rejumble the words to make it. I can tell you it is 2 words as well. If you look just down there, you'll see some dots and dashes. Those dots and dashes will give you an idea whether it's 1 word, 2 words, how the letters are split up. So that will help you. If you think you know the answer, in that corner down there, 07796 78 68 68 is the number to dial. If you think you know the answer, it'd be the final chance to get on the board to winning that £10 gift voucher here this evening. We haven't done many routes around the world, mainly probably because I couldn't find that picture. Well, don't worry, we'll probably bring that into Friday, if not next Tuesday, where you can win those Vintage Tracks vouchers as well. We're starting to try and put together a hamper of vouchers and gifts and goodies and stuff that we can give away on a Tuesday. And a massive thank you to Roz from Vintage Tracks for donating those gift vouchers. We will give them away. If they're not given away today, we will give them away over the next couple of broadcasts. So do tune in for those. Right now though, just down there, breaking orchards. Looking for a leisure activity. Rearrange those words. What leisure activity can you come up with? When you think you know, give us a call. Oh, it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one to end on this evening, but your brains are all nice and warm now. They're warmed up. You've done those catchphrases, you've had those multiple choice questions, and you're now on to these anagrams. Have a think on that one. What kind of leisure activities could it be? Don't know. You can ignore the capital letters as well in the start of those letters. Doesn't mean a thing. It just means they're 2 separate words. Okay, rearrange all the letters. I can tell you it doesn't start with a B. It's not badminton. I can tell you that, mainly because it's the only word I could think of with a B that's a leisure activity. Okay, what else could it be? It's not, orangutan spotting. Is that even a leisure activity? Who knows? You might go to a casino. There's one. It's a leisure activity. It is now anyway. It's not that either. What else could it be? Have a think. Once you think you know the answer, give us a ring, 07796 78 68 68. Remember, we are here every Tuesday evening from 8 o'clock. So if you've enjoyed tonight, do tune in. Tell all your friends as well. If you've liked the stream, hit the thumbs up on YouTube, hit the heart or the thumbs up on Facebook as well. It all helps us. We all like a few thumbs up and likes every now and then, don't we? So, breaking orchards. How can I help you with that one? Well, I can tell you it isn't racing. It isn't. It isn't. Trying to think of things beginning with letters is not working too well, is it? Let me have a look, see if I can help you in any other way on that one. Okay. Think of riding. Think of riding. Have I just given you some of the answer there? Who knows? Narrowed it down. What do you do when you are riding? tricky one. It is a difficult one. A very good evening again to John Bertram, just popped up on our Facebook as watching again. So great to have you with us again. So riding is the second word. He says, checking it again. What could the first word be? What do you do? What do you usually ride as a leisure activity? I can tell you now it's not cows. It'd be a good guess, but it's not quite right. I can tell you it's not bulls. You can ride a bull, but it isn't bulls. What is it you'd usually ride? Where do you sit when you usually ride it? Could be taken in all sorts of ways. A tricky one. Is a tricky one. What if sound effects? Okay. Oh, you were horrified at thought I was about to do sound effects. Oh, so horrified it is cut off again. Means I'm gonna have to do my sound effects. Okay, are you ready? That's the depths I'm going to here this evening to get this last one solved. That was my sound effect of it. The second word is riding. What would the first one be? It's an animal that makes a noise going, nay! Thank God for that. The phone is ringing. I was going to have to do more mimes then. A very good evening. Welcome to the Challenge Zone. Who am I speaking to?
It's Alistair again, James.
Hi, Alistair. Now, was it the, did you get through to the stream with my sound impressions of what it could be, or have you just worked it out?
No, we've used some of your clues, and the other half sort of throwing this one over to me because you won't ring up.
Ah, fantastic. So, what do you think the answer is?
I think it's horseback riding.
Let's have a look and see if you are right. You are indeed correct. It is horseback riding. So, you know what this means? It means you are a final player on Play Your Cards Right this evening. No pressure. But if you want to get that, second name to win that £10 Amazon gift voucher, it's going to be a tricky game. I can feel the pressure here in the studio. For the final time, I get to ask, are you happy with the rules? Do you understand the rules?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Fantastic. Okay, in which case, I'm going to turn the first card over for you this evening. And it is a Jack of Hearts. A Jack of Hearts.
Lower.
Lower than the Jack of Hearts. You were right to go lower. It is the 9 of Clubs.
9 of clubs.
9 of Clubs is that card.
Right, I'm being told higher.
Higher than the 9 of Clubs. Let's have a look for you. Ah, 6 of Hearts.
6 of hearts.
Unlucky, Alistair. At least you do have the one name on the Wheel of Fortune here this evening, which means you stand a 50-50 chance with Roz of getting that £10 voucher. Thanks for playing along.
No worries. Cheers, Jim.
Cheers, thanks, bye. Some weeks it just goes like that. The Play Your Cards Right board tonight was very, very unforgiving. I think it was a real meanie. I think it's the weather, it really is. Unfortunately, that does mean we only have 2 to go forward. So 2 to go forward. We're going to use our lovely bingo machine. As always, when we don't fill up the Wheel of Fortune, we don't get to give it a spin. So we have Poppy, who was the first player to get through the Play Your Cards Right. We have Roz, that was the second player. So what we do, we bring that back over to here. Just going to put those randomly on the edge there, because all we need are bingo's balls 1 and 2. 2, there we go. Okay. They then go into our bingo machine. We have the 2 balls in there. We give them a good shake. Just like that. Give yourself concussion for the end of the evening. It'll help you sleep. The The 2 balls are in there. We're going to keep spinning it until we find a winner. We have a winner. We have 1 ball in. We have 1 ball out. Let's have a look and see who that winner is. And it is number 1. There you go, number 1, as you can see on the screen, which means the winner this evening is Poppy! God, I love those sound effects. Okay, so congratulations to Poppy, Alistair, and the rest of the family. You have won that £10 Amazon gift voucher. I'll be in touch at the end of the show to find out what email address to send that through to, or we're quite happy to send £10 via PayPal. If you'd prefer the £10 via PayPal, you can have that. If you prefer the Amazon gift voucher, we will give you the Amazon voucher. It's the joys of doing it all digital. Well, that is the end of the show. I'm so pleased we have given away another £10 Amazon gift voucher. And of course, congratulations to Patsy and Alistair, who were the winners of the line and the full house here this evening. They won £9 and £18 for their £5 go on the bingo. If you do want to play bingo, the cards will be available from tomorrow, ready for next week. But of course, don't forget, on Friday we have that charity race night special. Starting at 7 in the evening, we've got a mixture of horse races, pig races and car races. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can place bets from tomorrow as well, so even if you can't make it on Friday, why not place a few random bets? If you win, you will be emailed across as the winner. So place the bets anyway. You're helping charity. Even if you can't watch on Friday, you'll still be able to place some bets, help charity, and potentially win some money. Okay, so that is going to be from this Friday at 7 p.m. It'll be streamed across Facebook. It will be streamed on the ChallengeZone stream and also on YouTube. On behalf of myself tonight, it's very hot and sweaty in the studio. Have been asked as well what it says on my t-shirt. I did forget to reveal that last week. So I've worn the same one again, just to make it fair. You can see my microphone and everything. It says, "This t-shirt was tested on animals and they looked awesome." So there we go. There we go. I've been James Hollenby. I hope you've had a great evening this evening. Hopefully we will see you on Friday from 7 o'clock or next Tuesday, as always, on the game show stream here on Challenge Zone from 8 o'clock. Have a great evening. But for tonight, thank you and good night.